If you were upset because the new M-VAVE Blackbox has only 2 foot switches, I'll bring amazing news to you. Your problem is solved. Stick with me and I'll show you how. What's up, fellow budget tone chasers, to one more video here at the channel, and as promised previous time, bringing an important update from M-VAVE for the Blackbox. Finally, the MIDI connectivity for the new Multi Effects is released, and better than what M-VAVE informed before, compatible with the already traditional Chocolate MIDI, but also featuring the brand new product from M-VAVE, the Chocolate Plus. But what is the difference between the Chocolate and the Chocolate Plus? The Chocolate Plus is a native solution which already brings the possibility to host other equipment via cable, while powering it by the same USB host connection. In addition to that, we will be able to perform much more advanced MIDI programming via the Cube Suite application for mobile and for desktop, allowing the possibility to use banks of functions with specific functions per foot switch, and even mix single press and long press functions inside the same foot switch line of coding. I'll keep for free a preset with a custom coding developed by myself in the description of this video. But what about the Blackbox connectivity? If you're not a MIDI programmer, do not worry. The solution already offers 2 possibilities which should cover 99% of the needs of the majority of the Blackbox users. If you simply turn the Blackbox and the Chocolate Plus, it already engages via Bluetooth both units, and the 4 foot switches of the Chocolate Plus will engage or disengage each function slot of the signal chain. A will control the FX, B will control the amp, C will control the mod, and D will control the delay. To be able to engage and disengage the reverb and cab, you need to click simultaneously on C and D, which is the F function, and then the A becomes the reverb and B becomes the cab. Anyway, if you'd like to move back to the previous 4 function slots, you need to engage A and B simultaneously, which is the function E. Is it that good? Actually, maybe yes, maybe no. Considering that some of the slots are probably not useful to have the possibility to turn off, like for example the amp, it gets a little bit not so handy. But you can edit these functions using the advanced coding of the Chocolate Plus, being possible to keep, for example, A for the effects, B for the mod, C for delay, and D for reverbs. In this way, you would have a good control of the signal chain on the tip of your feet, still keeping the 2 original foot switches of the Blackbox as a preset changer. But what if I would like to have a preset change on the Chocolate Plus? No worries, you can just change the program inside the Cube Suite. If you choose the program A, the Chocolate Plus will work exactly with the same logic as the Tank G, enabling the selection of 4 presets from A to D, and changing the next bank of 4 presets by pressing C and D simultaneously. In the same way, pressing A and B together, you can move back to the previous bank of 4 presets. Awesome, yeah? And what about the tap tempo? Until now, M-VAVE didn't release the CC code which would allow the engagement of the tap tempo in one of the MIDI foot switches of the Chocolate. But a smart solution would be to keep the original foot switch of the Blackbox as the dedicated foot switch for the tap tempo. Unfortunately, you still need to engage the screen of the effect to access the tap tempo, and it will not work as a global tap tempo for the preset. What is my opinion after this new release? I truly expected the solution to come, so I cannot say I am impressed with this. But knowing that M-VAVE tends to continue working on their products even after the releases, I am anxious to see which additional functions and controls will be enabled on the future firmware updates of the Blackbox and the Chocolate Plus. Is it worth it to upgrade from the Chocolate to the Chocolate Plus? If you do not expect so much advanced MIDI coding, I honestly do not see it as a good move. Anyway, we need to keep watching what M-VAVE will bring in the future. This is only my opinion, and now I wanna know yours. Do you think this could be a game changer on the operability of the Blackbox? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if this video was helpful to you somehow, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button so YouTube can spread this video to many other people, and becoming a member of the channel, which will give you a chance to win a brand new Blackbox on the giveaway which is coming next week. To become a member, you can read the QR code at the corner of this video or clicking join below. I'll catch you on the next. Keep on rocking.